is we are sitting on my bed and not on the floor. I think this is the first video on my main channel, or my channel on my Patreon, that I am on my bed for the recording, so I think it's gonna be better for now until my room is done, which it is almost, it's very close to being done. All the walls are painted, and the AC is up and running, and the rug is on the floor, and the table is set up, and my lamp is set up. I have a bunch of other stuff to do, but for the most part, it's actually pretty done. See, when my soft-speaking voice pops out, I just want to do it for the rest of the video. So maybe I'll do that. But I just have some random triggers for you guys, and we're just gonna relax. And yes, I am filming this literally Sunday night, so this really is Sunday night Scaries. But so if you know the drill by now, I'm going to do some triggers, and then I'm going to read you a scary story, and you're going to like it. So let's get into it. I have a bit of a theme for tonight too. So the first thing that I have here, is this book that I keep neglecting to finish reading. This one is called The Zen of Listening, and I've been reading it for a while, and I've been having, ironically, a very hard time. Well, it's kind of ironic because I'm having a hard time focusing on it, and this book is about listening and focusing on what people are saying. And it's really good. So far I've only read so much of it, but I don't know, I think it's good. I haven't been able to focus, and I haven't had a lot of time to actually sit down and read. That's not true. I just spend my time doing other things like playing video games, which is good and bad. I love the sound of a book being tapped on, especially if it's a hardcover. Well, I like both actually, but they just sound so nice and sturdy, I'm gonna put this down. Just for a second, I was looking at my Instagram at my likes. And guys, Plasma from RuPaul's Drag Race liked one of my pictures, which is crazy. So hey, if you watch my videos, I don't think you do. I just think one of my pictures has been going on the search tab on Instagram, but that was really cool. A lot of people like that I kind of know of like my pictures like that. Like the person who made Susie Toots, it's a lot of drag people. The person who made Susie Toots outfit, the nails outfit, liked my picture too, which was awesome. So thank you for that. Okay. Anyway, no more fangirling. The next thing I have here, I forgot what we ended up naming this guy. The sound when the fingers come up from it, sticky fingers. He's got a little rip in his butt there. Sorry. We all rip a few butts every once in a while. Have seen it, but there's this game called Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and I really want to play it. If you guys have played it, let me know, and let me know what you think, but don't spoil anything for me or for other people. Just tell me if it's good and if it's worth buying, because I'm interested. I've never been a fan of turn-based RPGs, but it looks really fun. The music looks good, and most of all, the characters are very interesting to me. Like the story. So, let me know. Say goodbye to this little guy. And it's on to the next thing. So, the next thing I have here is something that you guys have seen before. From what I remember. It's a little dusty, but this is my newer Polaroid camera. My newest, I should say. Oh, they are making a new Polaroid camera that's like the old ones or like flips, but I already have so many. Like, I don't want any more like new Polaroid cameras. I really like the old ones the most. So if I was to get a new one, like if I was to buy another one, probably be another SX70 probably, or like one of those like foldable ones. Like I have one, I love it, and I actually love using it a lot because it's such an interesting shape, and like it's so compact. So it sounds like Mr. Crab is walking on the floor. Okay. Also, sorry if you guys hear TV in the background because my brother is watching the new season of Andor. I think it's the new season. I could be wrong. But he's like glued to the TV, so that's what that is. Okay, let's do the next trigger. I'm gonna give you guys some arm taps because I think you like them. Just a few, just a little as a treat. I've been replaying Life is Strange 2, which is what this tattoo is from. And wow, that game is severely underrated. I just don't think people were ready for it, and I'm not sure people will ever be ready for it. And if you haven't played it, I would recommend playing it. It's incredible. The music, the writing. Now, I'm not gonna say it's like perfect by any means, especially for a choice game, because it kind of, I think its biggest flaw is that a lot of the choices that you make kind of feel like they don't have any point to them. Like, I know that was one of the biggest complaints from people, but I don't know, I just think that regardless, like, I know what people are saying and what they mean, but I don't think that hinders it in enough of a way for me to say it was a flaw, you know, but, give it a shot, and don't, I don't know, don't just read what people say about it online, because it was quite the divisive game considering the following that the first game had. So I think now in recent years, like, you can kind of tell that the I don't know, if you are a fan of the original, I feel like you might, and like the newer games are kind of rubbing you the wrong way. Life is Strange 2 is definitely better in hindsight. So anyway, on to the next thing. This is a favorite of mine. I'm not sure if you guys like it, but I love it. I've had this thing for years. This is a pencil case of mine. This is the pencil case of mine. few things in here. I have like 2 fountain pens, 2 pencils, 2 of them are mechanical actually. One of them is just a regular pencil. Getting to that phase where I need some new ASMR recommendations. So, and I'd like them to be like very small channels. So, if you guys are watching any small ASMR creators, please let me know, because I think I'm getting oversensitized by some of the bigger channels that I will frequent sometimes. So. Okay. That was kind of loud. Okay. It's that time, you guys. It's time for me to scare myself so that you can be scared too, and also maybe kind of relaxed. So, let's do this. Okay. I found one, and I think this might really scare me. But I really like these stories, so let's do it. This one's called Guys, I keep finding these stories with typos. The title is There I Was, a Man Hiding in Our House for a Few Weeks, but they clearly meant there was a man hiding in our house for a few weeks. Anyways, okay. I want to start by saying this actually happened. This isn't some creepy story or something I made up. I still have trouble sleeping alone because of it. Even now, years later, at 27, I check every closet and lock every door at least 3 times before bed. So yeah, here's why I don't stay home alone anymore. I was 16, almost 17, female, living with my mom and my little brother Ryan, like 7 at the time. My mom worked night shifts at a nursing home, so I was usually the one watching Ryan when she was gone. Since he was younger, he'd be asleep by 8, and I'd just do my thing. Watch TV, scroll on my phone, eat junk food, typical teenager stuff. We lived in this little one-story house on the edge of some woods. It wasn't totally isolated, but there weren't many neighbors nearby. I used to love having the house to myself at night, until all of this happened. So the first time I noticed something weird, it was small. I was in bed around 11, scrolling through my phone when I heard the shuffling sound, like someone dragging their feet on the carpet. I froze. Ryan was asleep. My mom wasn't home. I sat there holding my breath, listening. It was quiet for a few seconds, and then I heard it again. A soft, scuffing noise, like someone was moving real slowly through the living room. I grabbed my phone and crept out of my room. My heart was pounding. I checked the front door, locked. The windows, locked. Nothing looked out of place. But then I noticed something that made my stomach drop. The hall closet was open, just a crack. We never left that door open, ever. I stood there for a second, my whole body on edge. I wanted to just turn around and go back to my room, but my dumb ass decided to check. I pulled the door open fast. Nothing. Just coats and shoes. I remember laughing at myself. I was just being paranoid. Still, I locked the closet door before I went back to bed. A few nights later, I woke up out of nowhere. At first, I didn't know why. Then I realized I could hear breathing. I was laying there, completely still, my whole body locked up in fear. It wasn't coming from the hallway. It wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from inside my room. I have chills. I grabbed my phone, my hand shaking, and turned on the flashlight. I shined it around. Nothing. The room was empty. The closet was closed. I barely slept the rest of the night. After that, I started feeling weird all the time. Like I was being watched. Like whenever I turned my back, someone just out of sight peeking around a corner. Or someone was out of sight peeking around a corner. I told my mom, but she just brushed it off. Then, about a week later, she woke me up after coming home early from work. She looked off. She asked me why the back door was unlocked, and I assured her I'd locked it, and she told me it was unlocked, and she just had to lock it. I knew, without a doubt, that I had locked it the night before, but I didn't argue. That night, I was on edge, my bedroom door locked and my phone in hand in case. I woke up to more breathing, and just that gut feeling that someone's watching you. My whole body went cold. I sat up, barely breathing, and listened. I noticed my closet door was open, which was also weird. I turned on my flashlight just in time to see it swing open another inch, and that's when I saw him. I swear to you, there was a man crouched inside my closet, skin pale as hell, hair greasy and matted. He was too thin, like he hadn't eaten in weeks, and he was grinning at me. I don't even remember getting out of bed. One second I was staring at him. The next I was slamming my door shut and running to Ryan's room. Ryan woke up crying as I grabbed him and ran out of the house, my phone already dialing 911. The cops got there fast. They found him still in my closet. Turns out he had been living in our crawl space for weeks. He had gotten in through a loose vent in the basement and had been sneaking into the house at night, watching us sleep, taking food when we weren't looking. But the worst part, when they pulled him out, they found something tucked behind my coats. A knife. The police said he was probably waiting for the right moment. I tried not to think about what would have happened if I hadn't woken up that night. I swear this actually happened, and it messes with me to this day. So, to the man in my closet, let's never meet again. This is terrible, terrifying. I really like stories like that. I really like stories that are about real stuff, so I like that one. Also, if that happened to me, I swear I'd piss my pants. But also, I don't even know what I would do, and I feel like this unfortunately happens a lot. I don't know, this feels like something that people just wouldn't know if someone was living in their house, and I know a lot of people are very just lackadaisical with the way that I talked about this in one of my other Sunday Scaries, but just they don't really pay attention, and I don't know, some people leave their doors unlocked, and I mean these people didn't even they did everything that they could, and still this person was living in their house. Okay. Well, no, I know that one was scary, especially if you're trying to sleep, so I hope you can get to bed if you made it this far, but I'm gonna go and edit this video, but thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, and hopefully we are in my studio by then.